Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer looking to hold a vote on the Inflation Reduction Act by the end of this week. Senator Rick Scott, Republican from Florida, joins me now. Mr. Senator, does this have to be completed by Friday night? It's Thursday morning already.
I don't think they're ready. But, you know, the name of this should be called the War on Seniors Act. Look at since Biden got elected, what's happened. I got our seniors all over Florida saying, I can't afford the gas or the food or my rent. So they're delaying retirement, they're coming out of retirement, they're taking second jobs, they're doing all sorts of things. And now with this new bill, they said they're going to cut $280 billion out of Medicare. Out of Medicare? That's going to be good for seniors somehow. We're going to have less life-saving drugs. We're going to have increased tax burden. And by the way, we got gas prices up, and guess what? They have another tax. So this is clearly just a war on seniors. They don't, you know, and let's remember that Biden supported cutting Medicare when he was in the Senate. So it doesn't surprise me that Biden's doing this. But this is just a war on our seniors. It really hurts a state like Florida.
Well, does it have to be done and voted on by tomorrow night? Or can it be extended into, you know, September or something?
It can be extended as long as they can keep people here to vote for it. So the issue that Schumer has is, you know, what they always try to do is try to do something at the last minute. So this is when we go on recess. So he's going to try to force everybody to stay here without, we still don't actually know what's in this bill. We don't know exactly what the bill text is. It's going to be, you know, 700 some pages plus, and they'll expect us to vote on it within an hour after it comes out probably. So we'll, you know, we'll see what happens here. But what frustrates me is they've hurt the seniors in my state, and I imagine they're hurting seniors all over the country. And why do they want to do this? Why do they want less life-saving drugs? Why do they want higher taxes on gas? Why do they want everybody's tax rates, our tax burden to go up? That's what they're doing with this.
Well, answer your own question. Why are they doing this? Why do they want this?
They don't care about seniors. They're working for the radical left. They're trying to satisfy the radical left, and they've decided they don't care about seniors. They don't care about working people. They don't care about keeping people alive, because that's the Democrats are the things they're doing. Your taxes are going to go up. You're going to have fewer life-saving drugs. Your gas prices are going to go up, and so but the radical left might be happy, I guess.
Well, can Senator Schumer, the Senate leader, can he force you, a Republican senator, to stay into the recess period? Can he just force you to stay there until you vote?
No, he can't force anybody to stay, but here's the issue. It's a 50-50 Senate. Yeah. We need every Republican senator to stay here to make sure that, you know, that we can do amendments to try to stop some of the bad things in this bill. So every Republican senator's got to stay here, and hopefully some Democrat senators will say they're fed up. We ought to be doing this in September where everybody has time to hear from their own constituencies.
Are the Republicans in the Senate absolutely united? Nobody crosses over on any issue?
I think every Republican senator is completely united. They know this is bad for Americans, bad for our economy. We're going into a recession, and they're going to raise taxes by $750 billion. Who does that? I mean, maybe the radical left likes this, but clearly not Americans.
I want to change subject for a second, please, because as you know, Mr. Senator, China has fired multiple missiles right into the Taiwan Straits. And there are sources telling Fox News that Beijing could carry out an invasion of Taiwan before the 2024 election. Are we to take that threat seriously, Senator?
Absolutely. I was just over in Taiwan. The Chinese ambassador complained the entire time that I was there. China ran sorties into Taiwan airspace while I was there, and Taiwanese jets had to escort them out. So let's all think about this for a second. We all have to understand, take China at their word. They want to invade Taiwan. They already took away the basic rights of Hong Kong citizens. They want to dominate the world. So every time you get a package and it says made in China, send it back. Do not do anything to help the government of Communist China. This is a despicable government that doesn't believe our way of life. Do not ever get another package in your house that says made in China. Stop doing it.
Do you think that President Biden's response to the Taiwan the encirclement of the island, do you think it's been strong enough?
No. I mean, Biden is an appeaser. Biden thinks he can, we'll just have a nice conversation. So, no, Biden is not standing up to dictators anywhere in the world. That's why we have the problem we have in Ukraine right now, where Russia felt emboldened to invade Ukraine. We have China, now shooting off missiles close to Taiwan. This wasn't happening before Biden got elected, you realize. Let's all think about this. There's a cause and effect. Biden gets elected, the world order is falling apart.
Mr. Senator, thanks as always for being with us. We do hope to see you again, sir. Thank you.
All right. See you, Stuart.